Hello everyone, and welcome to a game by Scriptwelder, the guy who made the Deep Sleep trilogy and the Don't Escape trilogy. This is a game called 400 Years, about a fella down here who woke up, sensing something. What are you? A calamity is coming? That's not good. I don't like calamities. We can walk around with the arrow keys, that's very cool. To stop the calamity, he only had Dino Drop! Yo! Again, my script loader. Very cool. What is this guy, by the way? He's giving, like, obviously like a statue sort of deal. It's looking a little bit like the Moai statues on, like, Rapa Nui, like, Easter Island sort of vibe. But, oh, he can walk through water. That's a good little thing to know. Can I walk? Well, now I gotta know. All the way at the left-hand side of the ocean breeze that sits before our character in this vast, vast world. Can we walk in here? What happens if I just... Oh, I can't go into the ocean. Dang. I was hoping I could find some sort of fun little secret or whatnot before it was actually my my time to see it. Whatever. Apologies for wasting your time at the beginning of this playthrough. This guy is going to save the world. Music by Kevin MacLeod. A classic. Love that guy. Love his work. He's so important. Unironically. To overcome an obstacle, he just had to wait. Spring year 1, 399 years left. I'm waiting. Oh! Okay. I saw the water begin to change. I guess that's because it's winter now. The water froze over, and we're able to walk across it now. It's pretty awesome. And how do I... He just had to climb a tree. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Then this tree is not climbable enough yet. I guess we gotta wait a bit and just watch the tree grow. Is that enough tree growing? Ooh, not quite. A little bit longer. My guy was falling. He was beginning to take a tumble. Look at this. He almost fell flat in his face. Poor guy. Didn't mean to ruin his life. And that's already like 10 years down. Done. Sometimes the tree was in a wrong place. There we go. He did fall flat in his face. What does that actually mean? Oh, there's some seeds. Can I go ahead and put the seed in the right place? Well, that's pretty handy. Can I then grow the seed? Boom, boom, boom. I'm just waiting for there to be enough time left. Okay, that should be enough, I think. I'll wait for another fall. I'm gonna grab another chestnut just because I feel like that'll be good to have before too long here. And let's get going. Let's go like my main man, Mario. Oh, the chestnut perished in the winter, and the chestnut dries and turns to dust. That makes enough sense. Dust is a bit much. Fall down. Ooh, big fall. As he visited the village, he saw that people were hungry. I don't mean to scare you, big guy. I don't mean to scare you, fellas. Will they be less hungry in the spring? No, they're still hungry. They're still hungry. I could have killed all of them by advancing a little bit too. Oh, I guess we go for winter. Nice. Cool. Let's go across the entire ocean here. Big walk. But walking's good for you, you know? The music's pretty fun. I did not know that this is a Kevin MacLeod track. This is pretty distinct for his stuff. I mean, he's made so much music, so many genres of music. Why am I saying he needed a helping hand to overcome an obstacle? Does he need the help of the village to our left? Maybe. What if I dropped into the ocean below? Would I be able to find anything interesting down there if I... Okay, let me go ahead and walk out here then. Advance a bit. And he falls. Good for me. Anything worth finding down here? Is the barometric pressure gonna kind of cause me to do something awful and horrible? No. I'm in a deep cave, though. I'm not sure what I'm doing in this cave. This cave seems kind of... Why am I here? What is the purpose of this cave? I'm just kind of walking. I guess if I really wanted to... Oh! Now that's interesting. Where am I now? And this is where the villagers are. Is there anything worth harvesting from up here? No, not particularly. He saw the people were hungry, but how am I going to get any food to them? I don't have anything I can actually provide to them, do I? There was nothing across the way that I noticed. Because if I just fall down here, yeah, we just end up there. Fascinating. So then are there things I meant to find in... Oh, there's wheat. I guess there's some wheat grain. I guess we can take that. I'll bring it to the village and we'll see what they do. Then again, if they haven't bothered to swim across this small lake here and like discover it themselves, humans can swim. Like I do wonder actually. I imagine our ancestors could swim. It's difficult to imagine most of them being able to. There are entire, and by ancestors I mean like proto-humans. Obviously there are so many cultures whose entire foundation is the act of fishing, which is difficult to be in the water all day, on the water, around the water, if you yourself cannot swim in some capacity. Let's plant the grain. And let's wait. Good work. Let's get some more grain. And plant. And plant. And plant. And get even more planted. I wonder how quickly time moves in the game, like, organically. Like, fellas, I've solved your problem. I have solved your problem with the wheat grain. I don't know what more you want from me. The wheat grain is here. It is milled. I will mill it into dust before your eyes if that's what it takes to ensure that you understand what good thing I've done for you. Fellas, look, your problem has been solved. Your problem is, in fact, no longer an issue. Can I get some help? For all this great stuff I've done for you? Not to be like a needy little guy or anything, but like, come on, fellas, please. Okay, anything worth doing here in the spring? Anything worth finding here in the spring? Can I go down here for any purpose? No. And I can't get up there without a helping hand. They told us pretty explicitly I need a helping hand to get up there. So I guess perhaps in the winter I need to kind of convince them to cross? But then again, I'm not able to, like... Yeah, they're hungry. I fixed your grain problem. Look at all this grain I planted. Fellas, please, can we... Here, can I scare you all effectively into helping me in the other part of the area? Nope, you stay in your little village and you just kind of do your thing. Okay. Heard. Let's check this area over here again and make sure there's nothing worth seeing over here in the springtime area. I am truly, genuinely, a little baffled as to what I need to do now. Me not noticing the spring, the fall stuff earlier? Fair enough. That's on me. Are there any good fruits I can harvest in this area? Any good summer or spring crops? Nothing's particularly visibly good in the summer right now. I've helped you. If you're still hungry, not to like victim blame, but if you're still hungry after this, kind of a you situation. Yikes. Oh no. Okay, I wonder if there's anything I can do by planting wheat grain in other areas over here. Sometimes I need a little bit of help in order to get by, but what does that actually entail, you think? Because I can plant it somewhere else, can I not? Pop in here. Can I get frozen underneath the water? I can. Again, I come over here, and then it's like, oh, I can't do anything. Oh no, woe is me. My big fella, my big awesome little walkie guy. Again, are there not like chestnuts or something of the sort I can oh, are there chestnuts over somewhere around here? No, I would have seen them when I was planting all the wheat grain. That stuff all works. I'll check the area over here to the left one more time and see if there's any chestnuts in that particular area. But, like, surely not. Do I just have to wait a while for them to properly harvest the grain to some capacity? Must I mill the grain and turn it into bread myself? Must I demonstrate some kind of... Oh, hello, what are you? Oh, so this tree died, and I have to wait for it to... That's a little frustrating. How did this tree perish? That's a strange thing to happen, not gonna lie. Oh, they did it! They've made their village whole. Oh, good for them. Can you help me, please? Can one of you help me, please? I've helped you. Can you help me? Hello? Well, if something changed over here, I can't help but imagine that they've also made some progress across the lake, right? Oh, they made a bridge. That's awesome. Good for them. Proud of them and their hard work. So what was the trigger for that? What was the trigger? What did I do that made that actually happen? Okay, so they cut down the big trees over here to make that happen. That makes sense. But then how do I get up and over? I need a little bit of help to get up and over, don't I? I need help over here. Can I just wait a little bit? I don't... Oh, yeah, no, the village is expanding. Okay. So I guess just sometimes waiting is all you have to do. I feel... Okay. Cool. What's the next brand of puzzle looking like? I'll cross this on the winter snow first. On the ice and the other things that linger about. Okay, there's definitely something at the bottom here, right? Ah, it goes even further down. Interesting. That's just a wall. Okay, cool. I wonder what's like the minimum number of years you can do to like beat this game. Surely you don't need all 400, right? Surely the 400 years is like... But also, who is he preventing the calamity for? Because, you know, the natural order of things is that, for example, what if this calamity is? Is the calamity like a flood? Is it like a volcano? Is it like a locust swarm? What is this exactly? Interesting. So the stalactite's gonna grow and the stalagmite's gonna grow, right? Yeah, both of them. So we're waiting a long time for these two fellas to do their thing, right? Can I... Ooh, okay. I might be able to. Just barely. No. Look at this guy's elite skills. Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer. Nice. Let's see if that worked. Oh, come on, please. Dang it. Let's see if that worked. Okay, I'm trying to, like, maximize the years we have remaining, right? I don't want my little stone golem's best years to be used trying to climb stalactites and stalagmites in a cave. Which, by the way, stalactites come from the ceiling. Stalagmites with the G come from the ground. That's how you remember it. Where did I learn that? Somewhere. Who knows where? Autumn, you're 112. So we've been at this for 100 years. What was I doing before this? And who told me that there was a grave concerning mission coming up? Oh, it's a fisherman's net. That's very cool. Anything worth seeing across the way there? Let's find out. Hello there, Mr. Fisherman's work. Cool. There's more humans in this awesome settlement. This one's much more robustly developed than the other one, it looks like. This one's got a lot going on. There's whole like wood plank houses and such. Interesting. Ah, chestnut. Very nice. That allows us to cross without real issue. How are we going to get over there, though, before the chestnut dissolves into dust? I guess we can just kind of fall in and use the net to climb up. There's no actual puzzle there. I like the song a lot. The kind of strangely enchanting, like, do-do-do. The chestnut dries and turns to dust. So we have to choose the exact time of year we want to cross. And I think it's going to have to be autumn. Supposing that the chestnut seeds do persist into autumn, we want it to be autumn because the ship is... This guy moves so slowly, which I know is the point. He's like a brutish, long what? No, he's a slow, methodological creature of nature, a golem of sorts, whatever you want to call him, who meanders and who is patient and who is that kind of thing. I am not patient. My patience is not my virtue here. My patience is something that I have to... My lack of patience, I guess, I have to suffer through every day. So him, he can dilly-dally all he wants. I'm not in that. I'm not too interested in dilly-dallying myself. There's occasionally a good dilly-dally in this world. But I don't want the dilly-dally to come at the expense of, like, saving the world from the calamity, right? Whatever the calamity even is. We haven't even figured it out yet. Those stalactites took a long time to... Oh! He was getting close to his journey's end. Well, it's looking kind of volcano-esque right now. Look at these dead trees. Look at this ashen ground. Yeah, it's getting volcano. Can I just fall in? Oh, no, I can't. I can go over here instead. Do I want to just go over here instead? What's over here? Well, I gotta know now. Oh, there's for sure a secret over there if I bring a chestnut all the way. I'm gonna do that. Might as well. Give everyone here the full experience. So my intuition to bring the chestnut with me in the very first area of the game into the future was clever and smart and cool. I missed autumn. Oops. So what? That's like a volcano, and we have to stop the calamity at the volcano somehow? How do we do that? Do we block off the volcano? We're gonna block off the volcano, aren't we? We're gonna fall in or something like that, and we're gonna, as a consequence, save the world. Which is cool and stuff. I love saving the world. The world, in my opinion, does deserve to be saved. I wonder though. So he's a. I don't get the vibe that this character here is some kind of creature that resonates profoundly with humans in particular. It feels like a very naturalistic, not like forest type, but like, you know what I mean. His priorities are made not necessarily with the preservation of one particular species over all others. So what is he doing with the calamity? Because volcanoes just naturally exist. It's not as though it's his responsibility, like they wouldn't suppose so, to stop all volcano eruptions from happening in general. That would be not only a fool's errand, but would be a prevention of the natural order of things. Do you know what I mean? I just got big feelings about the plot line here. I'm just kind of questioning things. They call me the Questioner. That's a James Bond. That's a Batman villain right there. You have the Riddler, you have the Questioner, you have the Joker. Like, All these like really good characters. Good stuff. Gonna cross over here. I'm not gonna go down there. I'm gonna keep going. I don't want to go down there. Again, I have a hunch that there's a secret over here. Maybe not a secret, but like something that takes additional effort to come and find. Who knows if it'll be worth it? Maybe it's me trying to dodge my fate or something. Because again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go down there. There being the volcano before too long here. Ah, beautiful, another tree. Go, 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 go. Can I... Oh, there's a grave here. Who's the grave for? And why does the grave matter to me? Hello. Here lies a traveler between worlds whose name is unknown. May his curious soul find a way home like you have found his resting place. Does it just persist? Huh. Interesting. A traveler between worlds whose name is unknown. Between worlds? Is this a reference to another one of Scriptwelder's works? May his curious soul find a way home like you have found his resting place. That's a very nice epitaph. But I'm trying to think of thematically how it fits into the game at large. 400 years is way too many. I think you could have done 300 years and still comfortably made this game. I mean, we'll see how far we go inside, but I can't imagine there's a lot more game after we go down into this volcano. Yeah, we're just climbing down. Are we just gonna stop? Yeah, we blocked the lava, and that's... And we wait. I'm holding the space button, we're waiting, and it's never gonna erupt. It's never gonna come. We save this neck of the woods from the calamity. You enter year 2013. Was this game made in 2013? Oh, there's a plane up there. Interesting. So we're saying that this guy saved our world, not just a hypothetical human world, but specifically our world that has planes and those kinds of things. Very interesting. Well, that was 400 years, a truly classic Flash game. Some of y'all mentioned in the comments before. I also recall people playing it back in the day on like YouTube and stuff. That was, I think, a lot better in... How do I put this? The concept's really cool. I think there's more potential in the puzzle aspect of things. There are definitely puzzle games that already exist based around waiting, but with this particular vibe of like watching naturalistic processes unfold before your eyes, I think there were more interesting applications that could have been explored as a fun little brief capsule of a game, a little proof of concept type of thing. It was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you did enjoy the video, do be sure to like, subscribe, do the YouTube things down below. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more info on how to play it. And until next time, enjoy yourself.